Hello, everyone. We're going to give a few more seconds to wait for anyone else to join, and then we'll dive in. All right, well, thank you for joining and welcome to this week's Alertus Power Lunch. In real time, leveraging incident reporting with the two-way chat in AlertAware. So this is the first time we're doing this webinar, and we're excited to host it. My name is Brooke, and I am a trainer here at Alertus, and this session will equip AlertAware readers with the knowledge and skills needed to effectively navigate the AlertAware mobile application and report incidents and emergencies. We will also demonstrate the two-way chat feature available once an incident is reported, which enables seamless communication between users and responders. So this is an interactive session, so feel free to put any questions in the Q&A box or in the chat. And we are going to be joined by Sarah today, who will be leading the conversation here. So Sarah, I'll throw it your way and let's get started.
Awesome. That sounds good. I will go ahead and share my screen so we can take a look at the AlertAware portal together. And I did have my phone up here, but I think that it just went to sleep quickly. So I'm going to try to reconnect my phone so that we can see my mobile phone showing up on the screen as well. There we go. All right, awesome. So I do have the AlertAware web portal pulled up on my computer browser here. I'm just logged in as an owner in that AlertAware web portal to show you what an incoming incident report will look like for your admins and owners that would be receiving those reports. And then I'm going to log in to my AlertAware account on my mobile phone here, which hopefully you can see on the screen now. I'm logged in as a reader on my phone. So you'll notice your readers have a lot less access than your admins and owners. There's fewer options on the homepage here. But we're going to focus on the two panic buttons that are available for your AlertAware readers. They do have the option to click that report emergency tile to very quickly report an emergency to AlertAware admins and owners. They can also click that yellow report incident panic button to report an incident. An incident is similar to an emergency where they can pick the category of what they're noticing, but the report incident option does give your readers some more opportunities to type out some specific information to share more information about what they're seeing. And when any of those emergencies or incidents are reported by a reader or anyone in your AlertAware organization, it will send that incident report out as an alert and an email to anyone that is an admin or an owner in the AlertAware system. So we'll definitely take a look at that today. But we're going to start with reporting an emergency. So on my reader account on my phone, I'm just going to click the report emergency button. When they do click it, it will pull up this quick report page where they're able to browse all of the options for what types of emergencies they can report. Right now, they are a standard list of types of emergencies, but we are working on very soon pushing out an update that will let organizations customize and create new types of emergency categories that you would see showing up here. But let's say, for example, this reader notices a fire in one of the buildings. They're able to just click on the fire button or whatever they're noticing, and that will immediately go ahead and send that incident report out to the admins and owners. So you can see it's processing here, and then it'll let me know when it was successful as well. So this quick report option does just immediately send it out as soon as that button is pressed. So that's definitely something for your readers to keep in mind. So I can see that has been reported. I did not share my location, so that's why it's saying no incident location has been provided here. But this desktop pop-up is coming from an integration between my AlertAware system and my Alertus system. So that's an option if you would like. Since I reported that incident and I integrated with Alertus, Alertus sent out a desktop incident report notification to a specific group of desktops. You can see who reported that emergency. This is my profile picture for my account here, as well as my phone number and contact information. And they can see the description of what type of incident I reported. I reported the fire, so that's showing here. But I'm just going to dismiss the desktop alert. Again, that will only show up if you have integrated AlertAware with Alertus. Otherwise, when you report an emergency, AlertAware will automatically send out an email and a text notification to let your owners and admins know right away whenever someone did report an emergency. But now that we have reported the emergency on the phone here, I'm just going to move this to the side to show you that if you are logged into the AlertAware web portal, you'll see a tile down here or a scroll bar letting you know if there are any active incidents in the system. And you can get more information about these incidents if you, as an admin or owner, click this active incidents tile. It will show you any open incidents here. And you can also get to this page on the left-hand side navigation bar in the notification section. You can just click on incidents. So here I can see this open incident reported by my reader. I can click on it to see some more information, again, about who reported it, their contact information, and then this is how we bring up that two-way chat feature. So I can, as an admin, ask for more information. I can ask my reader, maybe where is the fire? And then now that they've submitted that, my reader on their phone will get that notification that the admin is asking them for more information related to this fire incident. So on my phone, I can respond. Maybe I'll say it is in building 1. I can send that. I could also, as a reader, attach an image here if I wanted to share a picture of the fire or whatever I'm noticing. And essentially, it can go back and forth. The admin can keep typing, and then the reader would keep receiving that information and be able to respond as well. So that's how the two-way chat feature works. It's definitely really helpful for getting crucial information as quickly as possible. And whenever the incident is over, if you want to mark it as resolved in the AlertAware system to let everyone know that it's been closed and dealt with, from this incidents page, an admin or owner is able to click resolve. That will resolve the issue or the incident. So once I say yes, it'll go back to saying there's no active alerts in the system, and then there are no open incidents any longer. So that is essentially how the report emergency button will work. I do also want to take a look at that report incident panic button that your readers will have. So report incident will give them more opportunities to type out a customized message if they have a little bit more time. This can be really helpful. Again, just to give them some more time to type out some more specific information. So once this loads here, it will ask you to pull in the incident type again, whatever you're noticing. Maybe I'll pick a natural disaster this time. And then in the message, I could say something like, maybe I see a tornado, whatever I'm noticing, I can type out here. You do also have the option to pull in a location. Your readers can decide to share their location automatically, or they're also able to select a location here whenever they do want to tie their location into that incident report. It will give you a specific location. But I personally, since I'm working from home today, I just have my location services disabled right now. And then you do also have the option to attach an image, either from your camera or from your gallery of previously taken pictures. So maybe I'll just pull something up my camera. Maybe I'll just take a quick picture here to show you how I can use a photo to attach that to the incident report as well. And then once you're ready to report it, you can go ahead and click report. That will again send that incident report out. So now we can see that we do have that natural disaster incident. that is active in the AlertAware system. I can also check, I believe that I got this text here, and here's the desktop alert that I sent. Again, since I have my location services turned off, it says there's no incident location provided on this desktop pop-up. But if I did share my location, you'd be able to see the exact location on a map, which is really helpful. Again, I can see the sender information. I can see the description that I typed out. I see a tornado. And then you are also able, with this desktop pop-up, again, if you integrate this with Alertus, you can pull up whatever incident image into this desktop alert as well. So I can see that picture that I took. But I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the desktop alert. And I did also just want to show you, I pulled up my text. I'm also signed in as an owner on this phone, so I'm getting the text that owners and admins will receive whenever an incident is reported. So this is what that will look like. So this is the text that AlertAware will send out whenever an incident is reported. Again, just to admins and owners in the system. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull up the AlertAware app again. We can demonstrate the two-way chat as well with this incident. So again, as an admin or owner, I can click in to see the active incident. I'm also able to see the attached image since my reader did share an image for this example. And again, the admin's able to type something out like, where is the tornado? Or are you safe? Something like that. And then again, whatever they type out, it will show up for my reader as a notification, prompting them to fill out some more information. Maybe they could say it is outside. I don't know, something like that. They can also, again, attach more pictures. You can get that chat going back and forth to get some more information. And then again, whenever the incident is resolved, your admins and owners can just resolve the incident. So then it will no longer show up as active in the system. All right, so that is essentially how the incident reporting feature works with the report emergency and report incident button. And with the time that we do have left, I did want to just look at a few other features that your readers will be able to use in the mobile app. So in addition to reporting emergencies and reporting incidents, if your organization has created a safety contact number, you can also give them access to click that safety contact button and then automatically call whatever phone number. I just put a fake phone number in there, but you can put the phone number for campus police or whatever safety personnel that you want to receive any phone calls in relation to any safety issues. And then also on this reader dashboard here, your readers will be able to see an inbox of any previous alerts that have been sent out from your AlertAware system. They're able to also type or touch or click on any of those alerts to pull up information about those alerts, and they can also confirm whenever they have seen it or read it. So those would be any of the AlertAware notifications that you've sent out. And then your readers do also have the option to browse some previous incidents. So your readers, they'll just see the incidents that they have reported. If a reader reports an incident, it's not going to share that information publicly with all of your readers in the system. But you will, as a reader, be able to see what you've reported. You can also click into any of those incidents if you want to have a record of whatever chat or images were exchanged. And then also on the reader dashboard here on the phone, there is an option that you can manage your groups that you're a part of from that left-hand navigation bar. If you click on groups, your readers will be able to see all of the groups that you have set up on your AlertAware system. They can see the groups that they're in, and then they can also join additional groups if they'd like. So for example, if I wanted to join Brooks Building 2 group, I could click join to be added to the group, and then I can also leave the group if I don't want to be in that group anymore. And you do also have the option when you're creating groups to pen protect them. So if certain groups, like a security team group, if you don't want anyone to be able to join and leave it like that, you can create a PIN to protect it. So then your readers would have to put in a PIN code in order to join or leave it. And then also your readers from the mobile app will have the option to manage some of their account settings. So from this settings tab, if they click on the account section, this is where they're able to add in a profile picture. If you're, again, integrating with Alertus and using the mobile desktop pop-up, you could pull in whatever profile picture that they have here. And you can see some of my pictures there, but they're able to pull in whatever they want for their profile picture just by clicking on that image. And then this is where they could change their name, they could change their email, phone number, and then they can also opt in or opt out of certain modalities like receiving email, phone call, or text alerts. And then they can also manage their security and preferences. So this is where they'd be able to update their password if they'd like to do that. They can also change the language, which I think is pretty helpful. So there are a number of languages that you can see here. So if someone's primary language is not English, they're able to make that change here. And then they do also have the option to manage some notification settings. So this is where they could send themselves a test alert to to test the connection between their phone and the AlertAware system. And then they can also opt in or opt out of critical alerts from here. Those critical alerts basically mean if something is designated as a critical alert, when it's sent out, even if someone's phone is muted or on silent, it would still make an audible tone to really get their attention. So they can opt into that here to say that yes, even if their phone is muted, they still want to get audible critical alerts coming from AlertAware. But that was everything that I had planned to share with you today. I know that we do still have about 10 minutes left, so there's plenty of time if you do have any specific questions or if there is any other AlertAware topics that you're interested in seeing. But the Reader app and dashboard, as you can see, is pretty straightforward. So I feel like it is very user-friendly, which is definitely helpful.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Sarah, for taking us through all of that. As always, I'm going to put in the knowledge base articles in the chat that can be used. So this first one is all about how to report incidents using AlertAware. And the next one I'm going to put in is all about the Reader dashboard and how you can direct your end users to view the system the way that they need to. As Sarah mentioned, we do have some time for any questions, so I'll keep an eye on the chat and also on the Q&A box. But just a reminder for upcoming webinars, next Friday will be our Alertus Power Lunch on IP-AVA speakers, utilizing live voice, text-to-speech, and audio files. So hopefully we will see you there at that one. I'll let me put that in the chat as well, so you hopefully are able to attend. And we appreciate you being here. So let me pull that up. There we go. Awesome. All right. We'll hang on the line for a few more minutes in case there are any questions, but thank you again for coming. Thank you again, Sarah, for leading this, and we'll see you next Friday.
Have a great weekend.